Kendrick Lamar just checkmated Drake using Serena Williams. Drake used to date Serena Williams, and now Kendrick Lamar just brought her out at the Super Bowl. Nah, this wasn't random. This was a calculated power move. This is more than just an X popping up somewhere. This is chess, and Kendrick just made a game-winning move. If you think this is just about Serena, you're missing the bigger picture. This is about respect, dominance, and hip-hop legacy.
I'ma say this and I'ma mean this. Nigga, you got the torch, nigga. You better run with that.
Kendrick and Drake have been locked in a decade-long battle, and with one halftime show, Kendrick just might have sealed the deal. So today, we're breaking it down. Drake's history with Serena Williams and why he never let it go. Kendrick and Drake's Cold War that's been brewing for years. How Like That and Not Like Us changed the game. And why Kendrick just hit Drake with the ultimate checkmate. Drake has always had a thing for powerful women. He's rapped about it, chased it, and in 2015 he made his move on one of the greatest athletes of all time, Serena Williams. They weren't just casually linked. Drake was everywhere Serena was, sitting courtside at her matches, gassing her up in interviews, and even making moves behind the scenes. Paparazzi caught them getting cozy, and for a while it looked like Drake had done it again. He had bagged one of the biggest names in sports. But here's the thing, Serena was busy being a GOAT while Drake was writing love songs. She was out here winning Grand Slams. Then in 2017, she made it official, marrying Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian, a billionaire tech genius. And while Serena was building a billion-dollar legacy, Drake, he never fully let it go. 7 years later, yes, 7 years later, and out of nowhere, Drake drops a random shot at Serena's husband.
Sidebar, Serena, your husband a groupie.
In middle of the ocean. Drake was talking about luxury, yachts, and living the good life, and then, boom, he throws in sidebar, Serena, your husband's a groupie. Like, bro, what was the reason? Drake thought he was flexing, but Alexis flipped the script. He embraced it. He said, yeah, I'm a groupie for my wife and my daughter. And just like that, Drake took a L. At this point, the internet was roasting Drake. Like, bro, she's been married for years. Why are you still bringing her up? And this wasn't just an isolated event. It was a part of a bigger pattern. Drake versus Kendrick.
Like someone yelled out Kendrick. It seems like nowadays people want to build Kendrick.
Nobody yelled out Kendrick. You just heard that in your head.
The war that took over hip-hop. This tension between Drake and Kendrick didn't just start overnight. It's been simmering for over a decade. And the first real shot, it came in 2013. Kendrick drops his legendary verse on Control, calling out everybody. Jay-Z, J. Cole, Big Sean, and yes, Drake was included. It was a moment that shook hip-hop to its core.
He's giving people like moments, you know, like that verse was a moment to talk about. Are you listening to it now at this point in time? Okay.
Drake brushed it off publicly. He called it cute and acted like he was unbothered, but behind the scenes, he wasn't laughing. Kendrick doubled down. He wasn't playing. He saw Drake as competition, and from that moment, these two were in an unspoken war. Over the years, they threw subliminal shots at each other, each track hiding little jabs, but let's dive into it. Drake's 4 p.m. in Calabasas threw subtle shots at Kendrick and TDE, claiming dominance in the rap game. Kendrick dropped Element in 2017, and he said, if I gotta slap a rapper, I'm gonna make it look sexy. That was shade at Drake's tough guy persona. And then Drake dropped Sicko Mode in 2018 and said checks over stripes, a not so subtle dig at Kendrick's Adidas deal. And then Kendrick dropped Family Ties in 2021, smoking on your top 5 tonight, directly calling out the competition. These weren't just playful jabs, this was a battle for the rap crown. 2024 changed everything. The tension that had been building for years exploded into an all-out war. Drake sends subliminals on push-ups. Kendrick destroys him with Like That. Drake fires back with Family Matters. Kendrick ends it with Not Like Us. Kendrick had a whole stadium clowning Drake. Could that be career-ending energy? Might be. And then the final move, the checkmate, the Super Bowl halftime. Drake's ex-girlfriend, the woman he still raps about, and now she's standing with Kendrick on the biggest stage in the world, representing Compton. Kendrick just turned one of Drake's biggest flexes into a symbol of his loss. Drake's built his career on flipping heartbreak into hits, but this time, Kendrick might have left him with no comeback. So what's next? Does Drake respond, or is this the final chapter of their beef? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and catch you guys on the next one.